Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of North Korea, which we are in a weird standoff right now with South Korea. It's fine. It's 2022. Our plans in Malaysia have been spoiled for now. We're probably going to try and start a civil war as we are working on our foreign investment extensively to fund our government. And we did get some funds, right? Guess we can only make one road network there. Let's Myanmar? They only want one. Oh, they don't want anything from us. They don't want to do business with us at all? That's lame. Oh, Karen State. I've heard of this. They don't like us either. All right. What about Bangladesh? I've been talking Bangladesh up in the post-game summary or post-episode summary. Do they like money? They want all the investments. Bhutan? Oh, we don't have money for it. Keep it flowing. Yeah, so we've gotten our foreign investment amount of income up to what, 165 million? That's not too bad. It's actually okay. Now, if the people would stop trying to rebel against us and making us spend money on government things and political power on keeping them down, that would have been great. Been the ideal scenario. But no, they do rebel. They keep rebelling. And it's just a continual issue. All right, so worker productivity is going up. That's good. Did get more divisions. What's their cap with this guy? So 18. He's double his capacity just because he's in area defense. Like you can have crazy large military units if you utilize area defense. But it's only good for very specific tasks, right? So got to be careful with that. And then here, the whole nother problem. I see our power consumption isn't really meeting our standards, so let's go ahead and get that fixed. While we get some more factories on order. And we are going to finish up spy sats. That's cool. I think this... Yeah, this will help with our EXP loss and casualty problem. Looks like our police cost actually goes down. I wonder what that'll do to our income. Really an unintended benefit of researching that population tree that I do on everything else, so I've never really looked at it. All right. December 31st of 2022, so we're entering 2023. That's cool. Like, Happy New Year, guys. Honestly? Oh, no, this is not happening. Oh, come on, guys. Y'all gotta be kidding me. What do you want? One of the news agency asks us for funds in exchange for more favorable news. They want 24 billion. Not happening. They could be a proper, like, we'll just get rid of them if they spread anything bad. No news is good news, and all media coverage is beneficial. Those are our like operational standards. And then the coverage that we don't like, we just get rid of it. The people must only know one point of view. Otherwise, how are we going to keep them docile? Oh, and then the great leader's family is not dead. That didn't happen. That's all a lie. Okay. So we have 2 units in there that are still training. These are all still training. A lot of effort needs to be put into building up these forces. Yeah, I was hoping this gives us oil too, but I may have just had it crash. Hope not. Okay, looks fine. Yeah, boost productivity. Looks like they're actually training even though they have no personnel carriers. So that's very interesting. It's how we're short quite a few if I remember right. Yeah, like they don't have any either. Hmm. Yeah, not making a ton of money. Definitely debatable if I can lower the tax rate because I'd get more factories. We have 11 consumed to the tax cost. That's crazy. We don't even have like good rail lines built. We're also missing network infrastructure the whole way. Also need roads too. Or regular infrastructure. We have no radar sites. What? Let's go ahead and just get everything we need on order. In case one day we are actually at a point where this will matter. Missile launch sites are important. SHORAD is very important. Alright, so we got that. Let's get this for the GDP per growth rate. Oh wow, it did lower our cost. Let's see if this is viable. Still 1.5, so let's go ahead and get this. I'll boost our political power gain. A tiny fraction. And we have another soldier we're going to throw into that bunch there. Yeah, so government spending. We should get a little bit of stability, I would think, as well. That's going to be the other thing I need to drop is our population spending. Or tax. Sorry, not spending, but taxes. And that is half of our income essentially, though. It's interesting though, right? Like our tax rate is less than half for corporate tax rate than our population, but we get more money from the corporate tax rate. This is how it works. Not a, it's a good thing. It's just our population tax is too high anyway. Fundamentally. What are we short? Rubber? Go figure. Does look like we did get another factory, hopefully. We'll be able to fill out a second um production line here. Trying to see. I don't think we have. We don't have another stack of civilian industry. I'm gonna go ahead and get that built. Probably in Pyongyang or Chang'an. Yeah, Chagang. We're gonna get it, and I'll move that up. So we'll work on these 9 factories after we get reputation with Brunei. That's gonna be the order of priority. 6 billion should equate to another road somewhere. Right there. That's where it equates to another road. And I'll just toss that in there. Yeah, so we're only paying 46 million per week on debt now. Basically what, a little like 3.5 times that on interest now from investments. All right, I was just trying to get rid of notices. I don't even know what I clicked. So we'll get another factory by April 25th and then May 30th, the end of May. Essentially, we'll get a nuclear power plant to power it. We want to have them send medicine relief again. Yeah, so we're getting a little bit. What is that? 1,000th? No, 6,000th? More political power. Right, probably an infantry. That'll max that. We're good there in this army group. And then our power actually fluctuated back up for no reason. It'll drop down though as soon as this factory's made. In a week. Yeah, and then if I were to do a project right now. 0. So 100th of a, no, 1/10 of a percent. So 1,000th. I think this would be a 1 billion, right? If I activate this. If our GDP is $1 trillion, so it's 1.2 billion. Do I have that right? Let's try it. Yeah, so it is 1.2 billion. I can turn it off, right? Yeah. Can't afford it yet. We'll get there eventually. We got the rail line done. Cambodia trade agreement. Yeah, we did get another factory made. Yeah, I'll just have to do significant foreign investment and then we'll be golden there. Because I think, have I capped out pretty much everything I can for power? I really have. Because I can research ahead a little bit, but it's not going to be enough. And this is productivity growth. Fuel refining will help immensely because I can get some factories back. Yeah. It looks like the Korean gig economy is dead. There's no hidden hackers or anything running around anymore. Making money on the side. Very close. 1 week away, right? Our trade looking like Venezuela. How many are we? We're trading 2. I wonder if I can get by with 1. Not quite. Nope, there's the gig economy right there. In full swing. All right, we have built another power plant and somehow have even less energy. How does this work this way for me every time? I don't understand. We're very close though. 1 more fuel processing efficiency. Oh, it's not 20, it's 15. 2 more fuel like efficiency techs. So 2.5 years we'll have it. We'll be okay, guys. I swear we'll make it. All right, so the office sector. This should all be. This is factory output. This isn't even research speed. Man, we won't get research speed till the AI stuff. That's killer. That's actually destructive to my like plans. Construction. What are we doing? Yeah, we need a lot more power. More power, more factories, more everything. Was this Cambodia again? Should be here. They obviously don't want the money they want, because if that was the case, they would accept a lower amount of $5 billion instead of $5.7 billion to build infrastructure, aka roads, all over their country. Also, are they ever going to figure out between Cambodia and Thailand who owns this temple? Maybe they just need to make it a neutral temple and let both of them go to the temple and just declare it like not owned by either and protected by both rather than bombing it. I don't know. That's just all I have to say there. Or it can be used as an excuse to attack the other side. I wonder what religious significance it has. I need to look that up. I'm gonna have to do a deep dive into that conflict. The Thai-Cambodian conflict. But I'm sure they'll figure it out. Just not before a bunch of people lose their lives on both sides. Unfortunate. But that's just the way of the world. Because I'm doing the exact same thing. That's a ruler of North Korea here. I'm definitely planning expansionary movements for resources out of desperation. All right, we're at 5. We have enough. Let's get some infrastructure down in Cambodia that looks like they want investment, so we can make that happen. Which is odd to say as North Korea, but we're gonna make it go that way. Guess we're gonna lose our political power and research speed bonus here in a day. So what is our base research rate? 66%. So we go up to 76 with the buff. Maybe if I saved up enough money one year in the late 2040s, I would have enough to buy a satellite that's not a piece of junk. Oh, God. Yeah, it's so expensive to have satellites, too. If I do this, I'm going to go into debt. Massive debt. I think it's 2.8 billion and this is 60? Is that what I'm saying? It's like 300 million a unit or something? I don't know. I don't know what I'm reading there in that interface. It's pretty confusing. Special forces get bonus org there. I'm gonna go ahead and shift over to making equipment, probably. Ah, don't do this again. Well, there goes my political power and stability, so we're just gonna ignore them. Uh, they just want to fight over something. They're just gonna always do it. It's fine. It's just the people. It's just all of our population that we've declared we were going to protect and provide a better livelihood for against our better judgment. Yeah, our return on investment as North Korea is terrible. the like least beneficial way to make money ever. Honestly, if I take out a couple hundred billion in loans, what does our interest rate go to? It just feels like it'd be faster to pay off the debt. I swear it feels that way. Power wise, we're just hanging out above that deficit, just barely, huh? Need those power plants built. Hmm. The one military production, everything else is still in the economy for research. Sorry, research. Our GDP per capita is basically at 40,000. Yeah, we're still behind the eight ball though. Oh, Europe has formed the United States of Europe. But Poland did not join. Germany did this time. Interesting. Okay. So we're at 6 billion again. I think it was like 5 billion for Cambodian investment, which is great. I will gladly work with the Cambodian government to better their. Okay, they need to stop this. Oh, it's only 4 billion a road? Even better. Mostly for the Cambodians though. For us it doesn't, the higher the price the better actually. November of 2023. So a couple months, we'll get another nuclear power plant. I'm betting it's something like $1 billion to get this. 3, 4. Oh, I called it. It is 1.2 $1.29 billion for one click of pensions. What is intelligence? Not that expensive. I could do this. It's just it reduces our political power gain by zero point 0.1 and we're barely there anyway. I'm just not going to do that. That is a decision about livelihood. Get that medicine relief life going. Get our modern GMOs. So we, the Korean peoples of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, do now have modern genetically modified crops. That we do. That we do, guys. It's actually commercial agriculture district productivity goes up an insane amount. I just noticed that was on that one. Same there. It's 25% increase. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing that. I didn't realize those bonuses were that big. It's amazing what you skip when you're doing other things than focusing on the minor gains. Ah, yeah, you can tell our pop growth is higher outpaced our oil generation. Not great, but it is there. Yeah, so this is a minor productivity increase. Lowers worker needs, so more workers are unemployed. Thinking early research on this nuclear power is probably the way to go. That's a reactor construction speed bonus. And SpySat research, maybe? Eh, I guess. Yeah, can we get they get another, oh, it's an airborne unit. That's surprisingly useful. All right, let me actually make sure they're all at fallback points for area defense on this island. That'll actually help me out. Someone took weapons. Not everyone did, but someone did. And someone is all we needed. That gave us a bunch of money we can invest in Cambodia. Right. Cambodia is going to get much better infrastructure from us doing this. Which is good. Not a huge increase by any means in any stat category. Like our GDP growth is low at 1%. Productivity is going up, but we're well behind the global average now. It's highly unfortunate. And I am out of time, so I am going to cut this here. And we're going to look at our economic gains or lack thereof. We've probably fallen behind more. Oh, wow. United States of Europe total GDP is higher than the US and China combined. And either on par or behind. It's just barely behind the US, China, and India if they were all combined. And we are down here at the very bottom. We've just passed the Democratic Republic of the Congo and are effectively equivalent with Kenya, which I don't know, speaks volumes. Territory wise, we're just tiny. Yeah, we're down here. Industry wise, there's 1,000 factories in the United States of Europe. We are sitting definitely in the lower end at 37 compared to that. Army wise, I'm curious if we're up higher in the listing as far as battalions. Yeah, we're on the list. Just below Israel there. And then we'll do a quick equipment view at the logistics tab. Looks like, yeah, we've got 2,500 surface to air missiles, fair number of strategic bombers for North Korea at least. Yeah, somewhere 32,000 infantry weapons and some other supplies that we're gonna need. Wish we had more multi-role fighters though, that were modern. Yeah, because we've got 46 MiGs and 13 of the Sus. But anyway, I'm gonna close this here. Thanks for watching. Catch everyone on the next episode. Y'all have a good one.